After you have this meeting, then the responsibility is on you to follow up. Leader rounding is a 10-minute meeting with the people who report directly to you. Let me say that again. Leader rounding is a 10-minute meeting, and it is one of the most powerful opportunities to connect with the individuals, to monitor the change agent strategies inside your organization, and ultimately to empower and develop your leaders to have a deeper capacity of co-owning the mission, vision, and values inside your organization. So here's how leader rounding works. You welcome them in. You try to connect to purpose. You always start with a connection to purpose. That is, how did the T-ball game go? How did your kid's soccer game go last weekend? I know you had a big wedding of a relative that you went to. How did that go? Just an opportunity to build connection and to encourage the employees to build a deeper connection with you as well. After all, we are human. This is a very lonely job, but this is your opportunity to build capacity and also build connection and relationships. But then next is when leader rounding gets really exciting. There are 4 questions inside leader rounding. Question number 1 is asking the leader what's going well with you right now. This gives them the opportunity to start positively. If we were to start on the negatives, you know that they have a long list of things that they'd love to share with you about things not going well or barriers happening within their own success. You gotta start positive. What's going well in your world right now, or what's going well with this specific strategy that you're trying to implement? This gives them the opportunity to harvest wins. It allows you to be able to start putting a narrative together to tell your organization story and to ultimately celebrate that leader for the great things happening inside their body of work or their sphere of influence. Write it down. Question number 2 is now the more serious one. What barriers exist for you that are preventing you or could prevent you from success? This is that great opportunity for employees to be able to communicate to their supervisor or their superintendent barriers in the systems or barriers in the work environment, truly preventing them from success. Now, here's the thing you need to know. This is not the meeting to solve problems. This is the meeting to identify problems. It's a 10-minute meeting. So this gives them the opportunity to give examples of things that are really problematic for them and their world. Write it down. The third question is, you have to ask them what resources do they need, or do they have the resources necessary in order for them to be successful in their job, role, or assignment that you've given to them. This gives them the opportunity to say, boy, I could really use an extra monitor, or it's really cold in my office right now. I could use a space heater, or the examples go on, but this is their place to be able to say, here's what I could use to get better or to be better. Write it down. And then the last question, which is such an important question, and that is, who can I recognize that's been specifically helpful to you and the successes that you're experiencing right now? This is my favorite question and the most powerful question, because it then gives them the opportunity to manage up the people who work directly for them. This is a hierarchical structure, and leader rounding ultimately supports the structure and how to engage, empower, and recognize the people who are doing what right looks like. And so hopefully these people give you 2 or 3 specific names, and that gives you the opportunity to recognize those people who are acting in alignment. These people that they're mentioning, they are the people who are literally drinking the Kool-Aid. They're aligned in the message, they are bought in. They are people that you know that when things get tough, you can lean on them to leverage the change agents and the actions and strategies happening inside your organization. Question 1, what's going well? Question 2, what barriers are preventing you from success? Question 3, what resources do you need in order to be successful, and do you have them? And question 4, who can we recognize? Such a simple and easy process and a way to truly connect information while empowering your leaders. But here's what's important. After you have this meeting, then the responsibility is on you to follow up. Like, for example, when we're talking about resources, one of the things that always comes to me is, I need more people. Do you get that stress? Do people say that to you all of the time? We need more people, but you don't have the budget to necessarily allocate that. You don't have the abilities to say yes or no to that, and or it just doesn't align with your vision in terms of supporting this problem and or system with more people. But the reason why I use that example is you might have to say no to that specific request, and that's perfectly okay. But after the meeting and after a little bit of time, this gives you the opportunity to come back to them and say, hey, I really appreciate your feedback on this. I hear your need for more people, but at the end of the day, I just can't support that process, or I can't say yes to that, and give a specific example of why. Sharing the why, sharing those keywords at key times. And so they had the opportunity to share their needs, and you got to close the loop by explaining what you can do and why you can do it or can't do it. But at the end of the day, I would really encourage you to give this specific strategy a try.